When you hear TME 419, what does it mean, or what comes to your mind first? I'm sure that you eliminate that TME and just master the 419 in your head. Why? Because you assume I am talking about maybe all these people that will scam people and they will be like, ah, Omo, 419, grab me. No, 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 that is not what I mean. I am just talking about a variety or a species of cassava that you may not know. We have various species of cassava. Cassava is divided into two. We have the bitter and the sweet cassava, or we have the bitter and the normal cassava. Now, what makes the difference between the bitter and the sweet cassava? It is simple. There is what or an ingredient inside the cassava that we call the cyanide. This cyanide is what makes the difference. The concentration of this cyanide is what makes a cassava bitter or sweet. You understand what I mean? So a higher concentration of cyanide will make the cassava bitter, or and a lesser concentration of cyanide will make the cassava sweet. Where I'm standing, you can see that we planted varieties of things. We planted maize and we also planted cassava. Now, the breed of cassava that we planted here is called the TME 419. Camera, come close by. Let me show them something. How do you identify this TME 419? Look at this one, for example. You see how it looks. If you should look at the leaves, look at the color. This is how to identify it. Look at the color, look at the leaves. You can see that it tallies. There are some varieties of cassava that the leaves will be different from the stem. The stem will some will be red. So, but this TME 419, the easiest way to identify it is that the color is almost exactly as the leaves. You understand? So that is all I can say for now. Now, what are the advantages of this TME 419 over other varieties of cassava? We have various varieties. We have TMS 5555. We have TMS 5233. And we have various varieties of cassavas. But now I'm going to be giving you an advantage of this TME 419 over others. One of the greatest advantages is that the yield is high. It yields a lot. And don't worry, maybe when we're harvesting this place, I will make a video and show you the yield that this cassava is going to give us. And another advantage is that it is highly resistant to some of the diseases that affect, all this cassava, and it is common to them. You can see that after a particular time it will be growing up and it will coming. Basically, we have two types of cassava. Now we have the short term cassava and long term cassava. Short term cassava is a variety that we call the 6 month cassava. Now I am going to be telling you the advantages of that 6 month cassava in this video. Now a lot of people will be like, oh, Omo, this new breed of cassava, it is 6 months, it is 6 months. Within 6 months, I'm done doing a lot of things. No, 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 no. Now, let me explain something in this video. The 6 month and 1 year cassava, it is best that farmers go for the 6 month. And farmers go for the 9 months or 1 year. The reason being that the 6 month cassava initially was meant for the lab, it was not meant for consumption. So, if you plant a 6 month cassava, after 6 months, you that have planted 6 month cassava before, you agree with me that after 6 months, if you should harvest it, it will be tiny, it will not be as big as a 9 month cassava. So why is this so? It is because the 6 month cassava was meant for practical in the lab. So okay, I want to undergo a specific practical for this cassava, or to undergo a particular test for it. Then how do I go? Before I Instead of being waiting for 1 year before I undergo my complete test, I would rather go for the 6 month variety of cassava, then finish doing my thing, maybe undergoing two tests, series of tests in a year. That is the reason why this 6 months. But a lot of farmers do not know this secret. They will be like, oh, this one is 6 months. Then people will, they will be pushing out the stems and people will be buying with high money because it is 6 months. No, 6 months is meant for the lab and it is meant for practicals. It is not meant for consumption, though you can consume it, but after 6 months it will not give you the desired yield as expected. Go for the 1 year cassava because that one is grows more. So I hope you understand what I'm trying to say now. So what is the relationship between agbado and cassava? One makes use of nitrogen in the soil, the other fixes nitrogen into the soil. Now, which one makes use of nitrogen in the soil and which other one fixes nitrogen in the soil? I will leave that to be an assignment for you. So go and undergo it.